Hello YouTube, this is Galactic Marine 501 slash jexamwolfexia, and I'm here today with a dilemma. I have an entire Arios kit that is only missing the opposite to this piece, and the connection for the jet window thing, the window that folds over the head for the jet. Which I'm going to be taking the transformation out no matter what I do, because I can't get it in and still have it be different enough from the Arios that I can have it transform into something. So, undoubtedly, I'm going to be stopping it from transforming altogether. But, I'm wondering, guys, do you think I should either attempt to solve the change this a lot and turn it into a Kyrios-Exia combination? Because I do have a lot of Exia parts left over, actually a full box of nothing but excess Exia parts from all the Exia kits that I have. I actually have a few extra vents and stuff from the high-grade Nataku 1/100 scale, because it also comes with some of the parts for the 1/100 Shenlong, and I think some for the Wing, too. For the Wing Zero. And I could see these doing something, making this kit a little nicer. Yeah. But, so, leave a comment. And I need your guys' help. I need to figure out what to do with these. I don't want to leave this thing, I don't want to just throw this away, because I spent good money on this. And I did need the shoulder joint to fix the Harut. But until I find the Harut's actual shoulder joint, I'm foobarred with this kit. Because I can't finish it, because it won't have an arm. At this point, the arm is the only piece that's missing. That and the jet, the little attachment for the jet cockpit. But other than that, it's all there. And the gun, but, you know, guns, whatever. Actually, I built the gun and gave it to Arios so he can dual wield if he wants. Oh, another thing is, I think I showed this kit to you guys, the Exia Avalanche with his super feet. Now, Prime 92, actually, I found this out through her. There are holes inside the feet, and you can actually attach a Season 2 beam saber to those holes and have it stick out and be ready to tear down bad guys. But yeah, I have to say that's pretty cool. Having beam sabers sticking out of your feet. The only thing that could make this thing any cooler is if it somehow had an extra hand an extra set of arms to wield the other two beam sabers, or the beam daggers. Which actually, that's something that I want to show you guys. In case you guys have ever wanted to have a complete Exia, I know I have, and that's why I'm doing this. But if you have a beam saber, a pink beam saber, basically what you need to do to make it into a dagger is, as you would expect, cut it off. Actually, you cut it off about here, because it's going to get shorter with the... Oh, and apparently your beam... Apparently it turns into a beam cannon. Now, what you do is you just sort of clip pieces off of the ends until you get a desired pointiness. And it's not going to be as good as the normal beam saber, like the standard ones. But you could get a nice dagger out of this. You could either go Japanese katana style and only cut off of one side, give it a serrated edge, give it a pointed edge from one side, or you could try to match them and get something like, I'll just smooth this out by cutting this little nub off. There. This. Which is the look I was going for. And then once you've done that, just plug it into a standard beam saber handle. You've got yourself Exia's beam dagger. There you go. So yeah, that's I think that's pretty darn good for a beam dagger, for an improvised beam dagger anyway. And this is an odd beam saber. I don't know who it belongs to, but it's cool looking. I'm thinking either probably Curios. Everything else on Curios is weird. Okay, I know I have 4 beam sabers in here. Okay, yeah, this beam saber is odd. Dynamis, I think. Yep, Dynamis. I remember in Season 1, each of the Gundams had their own style beam sabers, I think. Then in Season 2, they all became the same. But anyway, so yeah, that's something that you probably never needed to know and never wanted to know. But how to make a beam saber. How to make a beam dagger, I mean. And if you have the amount of 00 kits that I do, for example, sparing 2 beam sabers is not a huge issue. And unfortunately, the plastic is not very cuttable with most things, so you will need a sprue cutter for this. Oh, another thing that I'll show quickly, because I have an extra Exia V-fin. There's actually a method to getting. If you guys don't notice, if you guys don't know this, I'm sorry this has turned into sort of a how-to, but whatever. Whatevs. Here we go. In case you guys haven't noticed, Bandai is sort of looking out for your safety. Well, they're not looking out for their safety as much as they're looking out for their wallets and the ability for you to sue if you get your eye poked out by one of their toys. So on a lot of high-grade V-fins, you'll see these, if you look there, those to not poke your eye out or whatever, or whatnot. Now to remove those, take a sprue cutter, and actually, it's not as simple as you may think, because if you cut straight across, you lose a bit of the point. There. You actually have to cut it a little bit of an upward angle, then even it out. Wish I could show this, but I can't do it far away from my head. So I gotta be focused on it. There we go. But anyway, now you have a much better looking from the side V-fin. It's much thinner, as it should be. And then if you're looking to build the Exia repair, you just boom. There. Now it's an Exia repair V-fin. And make sure you leave a little bit on there because of the fact that, yeah. I'm actually going to be doing the custom parts that I have the parts for, such as the sides of the head, the stomach, some of the parts for the legs. Yeah, as much as I can, really, without the without getting another Exia for it. And another thing, I just want to check this. he doesn't have the rubber inserts on the sides of the shoulders. So I could get an Exia repair too if I wanted. But they're generally more expensive than the normal Exia. Now, now I'm actually going to do a video where I show you a few more little custom things for the Exia repair. That I'm going to do before I get my actual Exia, which I may buy at my local hobby store. I may actually end up customizing the Avalanche into the Exia repair. That would be a waste, though, because the Avalanche is about $26. But like not customizing it, just saving the armor in a baggie, so when I get another Exia, I can put the Avalanche back together. But yeah, so this has been Galactic Marine 501 / jexamwolfexia. And probably the next time I'm going to be ordering a lot of kits from online is November. Yeah, November. Yeah, so I'll see you guys later. I may be getting some at my local hobby shop. I'm actually going to be getting, yeah, so I don't know, maybe sooner, maybe later. So I'll see you guys. Been Galactic Marine 501 / jexamwolfexia, and another pointless Gundam video.